This episode of TechZilla is brought to you by Domain.com.
We all survived Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but Wirecutter is still posting some of the good, the bad, and the just plain awesome deals they found on the interwebs. And here are some of their holy crap items. Now, that was their words, not mine.
Hi, Glenn.
Sears is selling the Craftsman Next-Tech Rotary Tool with LED work light and 40 accessories. It normally goes for about $100, but you can get it right now for $34. If you're a DIY type or a hobbyist, I'm having a multi-use rotary tool like this on hand to buff, cut, grind, and engrave wood or metal or plastic. It can make your life a whole lot easier. That's pretty cool. I just kind of want one. I would use it for like doing, you could do it for kitty and puppy nails. Use the buffer on puppy nails. Really? No, really, it works. It won't hurt them.
No. If I start anything with a motor inside of it, my dog like runs to the opposite end of the house.
Okay, gotcha. There's also the Pioneer VSX 822K, 822K. It's a great receiver, and it's down to $250 from $380, which is actually, well, yeah, $250. That is not bad, actually. It's got 6 HDMI in and
Nice.
1 out. So it's not like a hugely featured receiver, but it's good for most people's like day-to-day kind of use. It's a good entry-level kind of thing. People were asking me about receivers recently, so this is a good.
I can add in a second.
Yeah? All right. We've also got these computer speakers from Audyssey. It's their Lower East Side media speakers. They're about, right now, actually, they're down from when I wrote the original script, but they were like $118, down from like $200, which is really nice. They look pretty good. Lower East Side media speakers. I'm not too familiar with the Audyssey brand. I haven't used anything by them. Have you?
I'm actually extremely familiar with Audyssey. They do. Audyssey is a bunch of engineers doing like sound handling technology, multi-EQ inside of like Denon AV receivers. Like I don't like sound processing, but Audyssey does some amazing sound processing for multimedia systems, and they started doing consumer products selling directly a couple years ago. So I've heard some good things about these speakers. And it's funny, you mentioned other inexpensive receivers. Check out Denon's AVR 1613 and Denon's AVR 1713. They're both 5.1 amplifiers. I don't really see the need for most people for 7.1 at this point, but they include the Audyssey multi-EQ and the Audyssey's really nice dynamic volume adjustment. So the multi-EQ means, you go to the sweet spot, you have a microphone, and it fires off some weird noises from all the speakers in the subwoofer, and then dynamically adjusts everything so that everything hits you at the right time and at the right audio levels. Kind of compensates for your room and your environment.
Nice.
So I really like that one.
Very cool. And you were looking at the other Audyssey speakers. I saw the wireless versions. Those look pretty nice too. I could really use a pair of wireless computer speakers at this point.
Well, they're $100 off. They're $199.99 down from they're $200 down from $300 at the Audyssey.com website.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And finally, we have the SanDisk Extreme SSD, 120 gigabyte SATA 6.0 drive. It's a 2.5 inch solid state drive, of course, and it's pretty. I mean, we know solid state drives are definitely going down in price all over the board.
Well, it's crazy. Like the Samsung 840, which is Samsung's brand new SSD, 120 gigabytes. It's basically $100. The 830, which is their last generation, that's like 6 months old, 128 gigabytes for $88.99.
Yeah. I mean, this is down from almost $240. And it's $90 now, so
it's a good time to
let's
buy
see what happens if you go up in. Ooh, yeah. I mean, you can get the 240 gigabyte for $160 down from $400, and if you want to really go nuts, the 480 gigabyte SATA drive for $330 down from $700. That'll last you a while.
I would hope.
That's crazy. I want that. Well, I have a 1 terabyte drive, a solid state drive. No,
really?
That's a lie. I'm joking.
I was like, where did you get that?
I have a 1 terabyte drive. It's not a solid state drive. I have a 250 gigabyte solid state drive. I have not had enough coffee today. I don't know if you noticed this. I am on like 3 hours of sleep, and I don't even have a baby excuse. I just couldn't sleep last night, so I'm trying. Practiced. The gears are turning. They're turning as hard as they can today, so I apologize.
We've got good deals on tools. We've got good deals holding on. It's a great time to buy an SSD, and it's a great time to buy an AVR.
All right, very cool. Well, we have. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say we should point out what the Wirecutter is.
Oh, the Wirecutter, wirecutter.com. It's a great site. He and his crew, Brian Lamb, they find the best suggestions for stuff all over the web and all kinds of different product categories, technology, survival gear, kitchen gadgets, juicers. Yeah, they scour through everything and find the best stuff out there. It's one of my favorite sites.
Hi, Blam.
Check it out, wirecutter.com. We have more of your questions still to come, but first, it's time to thank one of our sponsors.
Hi, Blam.
Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi, Blam. Hi,
If you're setting up a website to start a new business, showcase your portfolio, publish your blog, domain.com is the best place to go for your next great idea. You need a new domain name? Consider registering a .com. It's globally understood and immediately gives credibility to your website no matter what name you choose. We like domain.com because they're affordable, reliable, and easy to use. Plus, domain.com has an active social media presence, so you can fire out a tweet to @domain.com, and they've got great customer support, so it's a good place to do business. We've got an awesome coupon code for you, 20% off domain.com's already low prices. Use the coupon code TechZilla when you check out at domain.com. That's 20% off, folks. Big time savings. Don't forget, give the TechZilla coupon code some love when you buy a domain at domain.com. When you think domain names, think domain.com. And notice that's a .com.